we get a first look at the MW3 Gunsmith as well as aftermarket parts. So we'll go ahead and check out this video on the Call of Duty channel.
For Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, we've added a new way to customize your weapons, aftermarket parts.
So when we actually got to play, they weren't in the play test that we had. We did get to see like the image that we'll probably have a little bit more explanation here, but we didn't actually get to utilize these to give specific examples.
Aftermarket parts are a new option within Gunsmith.
A way for players to come back to a weapon that they may have already mastered or played out, and it's going to give them.
All right, so right here, you could already see kind of how the created class is going to be basically the same as we're used to. Right here, instead of the weapon modifications, we have the weapon progression here for the Renetti. We have the, 8 or so attachment slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 attachment slots, and then the conversion kits, which it looks like it has 2 of those. I wonder if they'll have like the weapon family tree right here as well. You can preview the weapon. It has different various damage, and it just looks like the text is slightly different.
Them an entirely new dimension.
Oh, right here, they also allow you to have your, you can still do your save blueprints. You can do filtering, which right here, this is something new that we got to use that we haven't been able to talk about. But filtering right here, this is a new feature that it looks like it's here. So I'm going to talk about it, where you'll actually be able to filter your attachments so that if you go to a specific category and you want a specific stat, you'll be able to filter based off that. Since this weapon only has one weapon part, you only see one weapon attachment shown. And so if you were looking for something that improves your bullet velocity and range, then you can go ahead and sort all your barrels that way. If you're looking for something for recoil stabilization, you can sort all your underbarrels that way. So that's a huge thing that's showing off here that I haven't seen anyone talk about yet. Another thing that's shown off here is it says show detailed stats. They don't actually show them off, but it looks like maybe we'll have a little bit of a opportunity to have more information than we've had previously in IW titles, that we had in Sledgehammer, as well as Treyarch titles in the most recent years. And even though it says detailed stats, usually they're very simplified, so there'll still be a lot of testing that needs to be done, but it is nice for them to at least consider having that feature in the game.
To interact with the gun in a way that...
So right here, so we got the Ferocity kit, the Renetti. Anything else here? This is basically a handgun that's been converted into an SMG, it looks like, the way it's able to have an underbarrel. Also, when we look at the modifications section, we can see that the Jack Ferocity is equipped, and it is taking up one of the 5 slots. We can see we still only have 4 slots left over. So it will actually take up one of your creative class slots, which will leave you with 4 left over, which is still pretty solid. So very similar to like what we talked about when we first heard about this.
Remixes for the guns.
I wonder how the camo coverage would be.
Really, the easiest way to say it is they're nearly a new gun. They are powerful, meaningful changes to these weapons. Caliber, the way that they fire, both rate of fire, as well as potentially
different
the fire
iron
type.
sights would be cool.
We're going to have one of our heaviest light machine guns in the game have a conversion kit that turns it into a bullpup, which greatly shortens the configuration of the gun
recoil
and makes it so that you can really run and gun with it. You can spray from the hip, you can sprint out way faster than you could with this much longer, heavier version of the weapon. Aftermarket parts really aspire to just be fun. We want some of them to be just absolute awesome.
All right, so we got the WSP Swarm submachine gun. Looks like a mini Uzi or an Uzi type. 100-round mag. What are we doing here? So that's cool. We actually got to use this. Yeah, you can see the fire rate right there.
Oddballs that players are completely caught off guard by and want to get in there for just the sheer spectacle of it.
That's cool.
It's going to expand playstyles dramatically.
So what does that one actually do?
Some of them to be just absolute
when he selected
oddballs that...
Conversion kit, it makes it akimbo. So instead of maybe being the rear grip option, you can actually have this on pistols. That is going to be crazy, because if you have 200 rounders, I don't know about that. It says movement strafe, bullet velocity, and damage range. It doesn't actually impact damage, so that could be a problem. But again, we'll see.
Players are completely caught off guard by and want to get in there for just the sheer spectacle of it. It's going to expand playstyles dramatically. We've put a lot into aftermarket parts, and we are so excited for the community to get their hands on them.
So pretty straightforward. Let's check out what some of the comments are. Let's see if anything particular. Sounds like operator mods. Yeah, if you guys aren't familiar with BO4, it had operator mods. It required 2 attachment slots, though. Prioritizing fun is also kind of cool. Let's see. Stay strong, boys. Wait and see until they deliver. with worth $70. I think they've talked about enough stuff that'd be worth $70, but I'd still wait to play it. The beta is this weekend. COD Next is Thursday. I'll be playing it live on Twitch, so go ahead and check that out. Appreciate y'all supporting the content. Thank you for watching as always. Have a great day.